Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa 2. So in the last part, we left off with a cliffhanger. What happened to Nagito? What's inside the goods warehouse? Let's find out! Anyway, let's go inside. Sure. At least you should be able to find out what happened in here. The music's still playing? How?
A little iPod with its deck.
I guess so, but how'd that not burn up? So silly.
It was the curtain in the back.
Of course. A charred odor permeated throughout the warehouse, and the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me at once.
Smells.
Something smells.
Hey!
It's not me.
I am sorry.
I'm terribly sorry.
You serious?
Huh? Miss Sonia? Say it ain't so.
No, not that. It's like a smell I've never smelled before.
Like
Burned flesh?
Well, it makes sense that there are strange smells when a bunch of different things are burned.
Hey.
Hey everyone, did you know about that curtain?
Another curtain. You mean the curtain that was on fire, right? What do you mean, no?
See?
I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning, but there's space on the other side of it too.
Oh, yeah, there's more of the warehouse. When I looked where Chiaki was pointing, there was still space beyond that burned, tattered curtain. Right, well, whoa, this is weird.
Whoa.
Is this... No, it's not a Monokuma thing?
It's just one of his little
This
stand-up
is weird.
Monokumas.
It's like inverted and it goes from side to side instead of like...
Whoa.
It's very trippy. Okay.
It smells.
I definitely smell something. What is the smell? I didn't notice it until
Yeah,
the
we know.
curtain was...
Could it be?
It might be better if we check it out, right?
Might be better, I guess. What a mess. Well, I feel that sorry about it since the only things that got burnt were Monokuma merch. We'll see soon enough if that's the case.
For sure.
There's charred Nagito flesh.
I see, so there was a space beyond the curtain. I had no idea.
So trippy.
Oh my.
That smells, Miss Sonia? Seriously? I guess princesses, you know, do that too. My mind is blown. What? What are you, a child?
Yes, he is.
Pretty much. No Monokumas are missing. Alright, let's go to the back. I walked towards the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. I'd never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before, and I couldn't help holding my breath. And then, on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of that intense smell that I'd been feeling. Shit, really? Oh.
The spear.
It's a spear. That was used?
What?
The hell? What the hell?
Oh my.
What the hell?
Oh my. Oh.
What? Damn. I guess someone else took out their rage on Nagito.
What a way to go.
I had no idea what I was looking at. By the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagito Komeda, the ultimate lucky student, time had already stopped. Wow. So what was it that actually killed him, though?
I don't know.
Funny enough, he actually didn't get burned at all, it looked like.
Yeah.
Alright, well, it's gonna be quite the case on our hands. Eventually the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before, I wasn't able to comprehend the reality yet. Eh. What?
What?
Everyone's flipping the hell out. Well, what's going on here?
Are you serious?
Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he?
I don't know. I still don't trust the motherfucker, even if he's dead.
I know, right? It's Nagito, you know?
That's right, it's Nagito. He's always the best with us. He always tried to confuse us, that's why. Can't believe it. Wait, would they really just kill him off like this? Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito's dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected to be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I don't know. Seriously, what the hell?
I don't know, but seeing those little cuts in his thighs and his arm, it just like, I'm just picturing like the little hams with their little tiny knives, like.
The hams got their revenge on him. That's what it was.
Yes.
Poor Dark Davis did it. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito can escape that truth. But even something as small as that. Well, here we go.
A body has been discovered. Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
Don't tell me.
The body discovery announcement? Then it's for real.
Hey!
But Nagito's really dead?
Damn it.
It's not just that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was killed?
Well...
Killed?
That's right.
Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito. One of us killed him so brutally?
Then it's gonna start again?
Huh?
The class trial is going to start soon, right? Then...
Yeah, it's kind of surprising this happened so quickly.
Of course!
Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is.
Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? Then the time for action is now. So, allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma
Hold it right there!
Damn it!
What? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way.
You stupid brother!
Shut up, I can't stand this anymore!
Got it?
How much longer are you going to keep putting them through this? No more, I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions.
Alright, I thought you were powerless to stop him.
Hey!
Say something.
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monomi.
You just now noticed?
Like...
Anyway, Monomi, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first?
Huh?
What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know? What? No fair. You're shutting up too.
Wait!
Enough already. We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please, do not say anything else that will confuse us.
But they love doing that.
Hey,
Anyway, let's begin.
Oh, another investigation already.
Huh? But,
this is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as a killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it.
Well, I mean, he was the one that was setting up this whole situation. I know. That's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Monomi.
Don't fuck with me.
Don't fuck with me. We're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time.
This is kinda depressing.
Does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually,
Don't worry, the end is near. Huh? The end?
what's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? We're out of islands. On the time. That too. The meaning behind that Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? Damn, that little. Well, when that timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? That's what I've wanted to know this whole time. Months now. The killing school trip will be over.
Hey,
If this will finally be over,
you serious?
does that mean we get to go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they've hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right?
Don't count your bears for they've hatched.
So, once again,
The Monokuma file!
alright, the Monokuma file.
Phew.
You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is, and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterword at all.
Do your best.
Great.
Wait!
Hold on.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let you escape this time. Wait right there.
Oh, of course, that's gonna work.
What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think that we can go home, right?
Oh, no, not at all.
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it.
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end first if we screw up here.
All right!
Then let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
However,
It is nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito.
There's a killer among us.
But there's blood on the ceiling. Or not a raft or whatever the thing
Yeah, I
is.
see that too. You're right. Yeah, there's
He
also
just set this up himself.
yeah, I was gonna like wait for this to be over, but yeah, we can talk about that a little bit now. I kind of get the impression that Nagito did this all himself. He set everything up. I explained like the video recording, and all that stuff. See if we can get through this. The weight of these words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? Oh, here we go. No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside of me. And look,
Is
there's
that
also
a sticker?
the Monokuma's been stabbed through. What is this music? Command?
I like it.
First we need to look at the Monokuma file. Kill command. Oh, okay.
Look at his
Interesting.
finger.
Dead. The victim is Nagito Komeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Shit. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed.
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file?
Again? But what's wrong with it? Of course, it's not going to give us all the details. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Well, looks accurate. At least those words. A laceration on his left arm, and a knife impaled on his right. Looks accurate still.
yep.
It's definitely weird.
Which part?
Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation was for. Maybe because his left hand was colored pink as if there's an injury there, but it didn't mention it.
Yeah, it didn't mention his hand itself, but it looked like it was right on the drawing.
Right, that's what I mean. Maybe that's what it was?
Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be.
We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first.
See?
If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss.
Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. We should start with the back of the warehouse.
Why should I start there?
Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Yeah, and why isn't he burnt at all? Like, that fire looked huge. Thanks to that, I could properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. I probably didn't expect to end up like this either, or maybe he
Or
did.
did he?
I think he did. Yeah, like his hands look bloodied on that thing. I don't know. Interesting.
Is that a sticker?
Monokuma's
it's not.
dead! There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey.
No response. He's dead, Jim.
Oh, Monokuma.
Just kidding. I'm not dead.
Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced in this factory?
If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you.
You're a stuffed animal, too.
Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage?
Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? And why'd he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed, and going to the trouble of draining the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something? The hell's the point of this?
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that.
Huh?
You're so evil.
He's probably lying.
Oh, you two are so unhelpful.
Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
Damn.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monomi. Well, you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know.
I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't lose.
I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma.
Sure, you do that.
And the music's back.
Yeah, it looks like those annoyances are gone. At least for now. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident.
Did he practice to see if he could get the spear to fall on command or something?
Maybe. Yeah, that would make sense, right? It was tied up to the top thing and it falls down on him?
But then why is there blood on it?
Well, okay, it must have stabbed through Monokuma into Nagito and then it came loose?
I don't know.
I don't know, this is weird. I have no idea this connects to the incident yet. But it is a truth bullet, so it'll probably come in handy at some point. It still moves around awkwardly. Let's see, can I see any Monokumas? I don't see Monokumas in here. It's one of these, like, burnt ones. Count. Ah, this is
A lighter.
an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here, is that what started the fire?
Ah, an oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
Is the most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them. Wait, they can?
which means
So, using that, the curtain was set on fire.
Using the oil lighter, huh? You think the killer set up some kind of trick with this?
you are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire.
They caused the fire to destroy evidence. That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to their crime scene, but... Alright, so the oil lighter's added too.
Can we
Alright.
get that blood up at the top?
Probably. Probably one of the things... Oh, that's not? That's so suspicious.
Maybe one of the people will bring it up.
Yeah, probably. Alright, so before we investigate further, what do you think? Give me your thoughts on this so far.
I feel like he probably rigged it somehow.
Yeah, he's been rigging everything lately. Basically, this whole chapter's been his work so far.
Yeah, but at the same time, I could understand a traitor killing him, but I don't picture any of them doing this sort of brutal thing with spears and multiple stab wounds.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing we know is that Sonia was, like, on her own for a while on this island for some reason, but I don't
Yeah.
think it was connected. I think he's the one that set this all up. And... I don't know. Maybe Sonia was working with him, though.
But Sonia was also the one who pointed out that there had been more fire extinguishing equipment there before, and
True.
I don't think she would have pointed
Yeah.
that out if she was the one who started it.
Yeah, maybe not. The only thing that was, like, weird is that she knew it wasn't a bomb right away, pretty much.
But she was investigating something.
Yeah. I guess she'll tell us what it is at some point.
And yeah, and there was something with Fuyuhiko that you're suspicious of, right? But I don't think he did. I don't know.
I don't think so either. I think this is purely Nagito's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, Fuyuhiko said some weird stuff, but I think it was just feeling contemplative or whatever. Oh boy, okay. I keep on expecting to find the last plushie somewhere, but I don't see it back here.
Maybe it'll be in Nagito's bedroom or something.
Maybe. I don't know if we ever went there. Probably not.
It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikan's. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time.
What does it matter?
The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp.
It was at noon. What were we doing at that time?
What were we doing? Well, right now it's...
We were trying to deal with the bomb. It's 12:30 p.m. So it also has a clock function, of course.
Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill.
Yeah? Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it.
If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs?
You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. But they going off a little bit early,
Yes,
too.
they did.
So he's playing that too. What the fuck? Like, only Nagito would like plan his own death like this. What the hell?
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup.
Yeah, I think it might have been. Somewhat automatic, at least. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before he found the bombs is suspicious.
Huh.
Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs.
Great. Yeah, that's problematic. Sheesh.
Like,
I'm not freaking out about like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen? Huh?
What's gonna happen?
that's obviously wrong.
This rotten school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home.
Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey,
What do you mean something?
shut up! Shut up!
It's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about. You know, there's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown.
Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through this class trial.
I know.
Then don't bring up strange things like that.
Oh, Kazuichi. She looks like she's deep in thought, while staring at the ceiling.
See, there we go.
What happened? Was there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler. Sprinkler?
The sprinklers that went off. Did you forget already?
Yeah, but I thought she was going to be looking at the blood.
Oh, okay. That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There.
see?
Ah, okay.
Oh, so you're just talking
okay,
about the
okay.
blood. Great.
Can you see that red streak? No, it's pink.
Huh?
I see a 0.
You're
red
right,
streak.
I definitely see it. Looks like a small red
it
line on the
doesn't.
ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood?
Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right?
Well, obviously there is.
Plus, it's in a straight line. Weird.
That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange.
It is definitely strange. I should remember this.
Truth bullet!
Okay, great.
I didn't know that thing was called a girder.
It's a girder, alright.
One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way? It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh.
That's all you have to say.
So just as I thought.
If only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial, then we can think about what will happen after.
Great. What's the other stuff you have on the floor? Fire grenades. Bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. Probably the fire grenades that we all threw in. Those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. Made things worse, huh? Alright. The fire is only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Okay. It's not a truth bullet though. Whatever you say. The lighter. Nagito's body. I guess
Did we
that's
look
it.
at his body yet?
Nope, not yet.
Oh.
Guess that's it then, okay. Figured we'd finish with that. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But he didn't make it easy, even despite that. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No. Now's not the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Well, there's quite a bit. As we can see, his feet.
That
Or
they did
thighs or
not
whatever.
click on his feet.
It doesn't matter. Both his legs are tied up. Each rib is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito? They also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge towards him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture?
Huh?
I mean, they just wanted to kill him. They could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? You disregard the spear in his chest. The other wounds are inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means, the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito's confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor? He did say he knew who the traitor was, but I don't know if that's true or not. Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge towards Nagito, like most of us have, at one point or another. Refusing to let him die easily. I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they had held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Well, someone did, although it could have been Nagito himself. Would he really torture himself that much? He did consider himself worthless trash after all.
That is true.
The spear. The spear with a flashy ornament on it impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach.
There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy, and deliver the final blow with the spear.
Is this your first time looking at this too?
Of course not. This is the Spear of Gungnir, right?
You definitely just came up with that just now. No, he didn't. He actually did talk about that before in the last game.
Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where'd that spear come from?
I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
Yeah, we all did.
What? Nizumi Castle?
What the hell?
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you, mice. Damn you all to hell.
Monokuma. I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord is coming out of the handle. Looks like that part's blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Suspicious. So is it around something? It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that the section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Jackie mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from the Zumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Sure. Spear of Gungnir. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel?
This knife, it must be from the military base.
Military base? Ah, now you mention it, you're right. Looks like a survival knife.
Well,
By the way, it seems the wounds in his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife.
Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand?
it cannot be.
And then they finished him off with the spear.
Shit.
How cruel.
That does mean that the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear. But they could just kill him by stabbing with the knife. Why do they need the spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it?
The reason they had to use the spear, huh? Alright. Let's see his face. Oh, there's something else around the rope. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope. It looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Right. Because the spear is a result of the fire. Well, that's weird. The rope is burnt off like this. Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze?
Because he needed to have one hand free, so he did that so it looked like he was all tied up.
Indeed. He burnt that off like earlier or something.
And maybe he put his hand on top of the Monokuma doll to stab into that so that it would look like it was stuck into the ground, but it's not really. So he could still use his hand.
Whoa, really? You think so? Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. It's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. But regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound. There's blood everywhere.
Hideous.
Super difficult.
There's something strange.
This whole thing is strange. What?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood spatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm.
He's gripping the rope. I think so, right? Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered.
Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but
There's something else that's strange.
when you flip it over and look at the back of his hand,
Now what?
Well,
here there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. Right.
You're right. Why is it only this part?
see?
See, it's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win.
Okay, Shiaki. Yeah, sure, you win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Right? Was the other thing the rope or something, I guess? Oh, it's just his face?
head.
His face. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over. It doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to look at him.
Oh, got a minute? Sorry, excuse me.
Shiaki moved past Kazuichi and me, and squatted down next to Nagito's face. Alright. In one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
Oh, it'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey!
Putting back the tape isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed.
Oh, shut up.
Swine.
So dramatic.
Ah, the blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case.
Man.
Yeah, it's no use. She's not listening.
Hey.
Hey, about the blood splattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
What's wrong with that?
Well,
This duct tape has crinkles like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape.
The hell?
Seriously, what's wrong with that?
She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about?
Yeah, I don't really get it. But just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, this might be some kind of a clue too. I should remember that. Hey, got the duct tape too. I guess I'm done with the surrounding area. I can't believe I'm actually investigating such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Is this to be I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. I have to investigate his death so I can find the killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? This would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Alright, we'll stop worrying about it and get to it. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than the fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside the warehouse first. Okay. So odd. Well, I guess for now we're gonna leave off here. We'll back out of the body section. And in the next part, we'll continue the investigation of Nagito's murder. Or murder in air quotes, because who knows. Anyway, guys, until next time, take care.
Bye.